got me hot. Yeah. Got me hot.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk Live. Haven't done that in a while. The best show on late night for you by us, Bro Talk. Always on the March main man, Jason. Thanks for checking us out on a Tuesday night. Play up Tuesday night. Let's kick it up to my main man, Dex. What up, bro?
Dexter Stuckey here. Super excited to be here. I just want to give a really quick shout out to Joy Trip, Ashley Joy. She just said, what's going on with Bro Talk Live tonight? Why are you guys not starting on time? And I just want to let you know that it's not my fault and it's not Jason's fault.
First of all, we could tell she hasn't watched in a while because I can't tell you the last time we started on time.
Because she travels around the country all the time, so who knows? You know.
But shout out to Ashley. I appreciate you checking us out. Bill, what up? Welcome back.
Well, I'm just glad to be back. Glad to be in the number.
Glad to be in the land of the living.
Know what's right.
You look healthy. You look taken care of, managed.
I'm getting fat.
Well, you know, you do got a little like
That face is filling out.
Your face is filling up, but you got the beard going on too, and you don't normally have that.
Yeah, I decided that
You look at your age. You look at your age. Will, you know, the other day, Will, we were talking, and I was like, well, Will's like 27. They were like, no, Will's the same age as us. And I was like, no, he's not. Now you the same age as us.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm back to 1 meal a day, 1,200 calories. I talked to Dr. Now. We're good.
Dr. Now has a plan for you. He's ready to go.
Me.
Ashley said she unsent the message, so you shouldn't have read that on camera. Violation of trust. But just so you know, we were of course waiting for Ty and Bill, but mostly Ty because that's who we always wait for, and he'll be joining us shortly. He's saying he's having some issues with the tech.
I waited a long time to say this, right? And I'm gonna say it. As an American hero, your duty is to wait on me. I'm the reason you all speak English, so you're welcome.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you for your patience.
You're not the reason. You're one of the reasons.
Thank you for your service.
You're part of support staff. Okay, that's what you're doing.
Support staff is crazy.
Support staff
is insane.
Fighting for our freedoms. All right.
How come y'all didn't say what you got on your shirt?
What is that?
It's a picture
yourself?
of me. Yeah.
Yourself? I mean, Dex, it's honestly, she has a man and a child. Is giving obsessed at this point. Like,
you know what's crazy? Is I thought you were wearing a shirt of CeeLo Green.
Let's see the shirt. Show the people the shirt.
No, get your show going before I leave.
CeeLo Green? That was very nasty, Bill.
I remember when.
You didn't want him. See, Dex, you wanted him back, and now look what happened.
Not no more. Send him back to the desert.
Let's hop into politics.
Politics as usual.
Dex, Ashley says she kind of sees the CeeLo Green. Just in case you wanted to do something about that.
Can you please pull up, Jason, at some point, like a picture of CeeLo Green so we can prove, like, I don't look like him?
Dex, you know I'm really good at this game.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want me to do that or someone else to pull up the picture.
Do you think I look like CeeLo Green?
If I pull up a picture, it's going to look exactly like the thing that's on your shirt.
The thing that's on my shirt?
No, you. It's going to look exactly. Welcome to the show, Ty. I wasn't blaming you at all if you tuned in while we were talking. I did not blame you at all for it being late. I just told the people that indeed we were waiting on your arrival. Now you are muted, so if you're going to say something, you'll have to unmute yourself. But how are you?
I'm quite well. Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate that. And we're ready to get started.
Okay. And then surprising turn. If you missed it, sorry, by the way, Ty, if you missed the first 5 minutes of the show, Dexter is wearing a shirt and William said it looks like CeeLo Green.
Oh, well, why you say that? I don't look like CeeLo.
Thank you.
You're the only one who thinks so, Ty.
Dex, just so you know, Will's going to be gone for a month after today. So
prayers work, baby. Prayer real quick.
You won't have to endure any more abuse.
Michael Cohen, former attorney to Donald Trump, admitted in court to stealing $60,000 from the Trump Organization yesterday, and he detailed his actions and emphasized that this theft was separate from the charges against Trump, but it does add a layer of complexity to this ongoing case. As the case progresses, the prosecution has rested, concluding their arguments against Trump. Trump has decided not to take the stand in his own defense, despite inferring that he would do so to clear his name earlier in the trial. Closing arguments are expected after the Memorial Day weekend, with jury deliberations anticipated to begin next week. In other Trump news, a controversial video posted on his Truth Social account has been removed due to the word Reich, a term associated with Nazi Germany. The 30-second clip, which highlighted imagined prosperity under a Trump victory, mentioned the creation of a quote-unquote unified Reich in its closing moments.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars as we focus on home. Law and order is restored. The American dream is back and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
And if you missed it, there it is, the still of that MAGA right on top of unified Reich.
You gotta love that.
This is what Trump's spokeswoman had to say. Trump campaign spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt. She explained that the reposting was an unintentional error by the staffer who posted it, who didn't notice the term in the screenshot. The phrase appears to have been taken from a historical reference to German industrial strength post-1871, but is largely linked to Hitler's Third Reich. President Biden's campaign quickly condemned the post, asserting that it reflects Trump's authoritarian ambitions, which are very clear at this point. And the video's creator, at Ramble Rants, defended the content by saying they simply used a World War I template from Envato, and that was that term was in that template's newspaper clipping on the template. They also say that the video is supposed to promote American prosperity, telling someone that the meme was about American peace and prosperity. You're brain dead, end quote. Guys, especially Bill, why does the Nazi stuff seem to always hang around Trump?
Especially Bill. Why?
We haven't heard from you in a while. It's good to hear from you.
Oh, so you want to hear from me concerning this?
You're like in that part.
Here's the thing, right? The word Reich is only German for the English word realm. Right?
Okay.
Go ahead and put that out there. Okay. So Adolf Hitler jazzed it up, and now nobody wants to use the word Reich. It's still very a part of German speech and lexicon and linguistics, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
However, comma.
All right.
We do understand that Donald John Trump's parents were put out of Germany during World War II and early on in World War I because they were accused of being too racist.
What?
Anytime you get put out of Nazi Germany for being racist, you know,
what the hell they have to be doing? Eating the damn people?
you know. So I do have an issue though that Biden's team didn't jump over that and make videos with Adolf Hitler and compare him to him. Like, you missed a golden opportunity to get on back in the fight. Wake up, Joe.
Well,
Wake up.
Trump's campaign has said that this video was not a campaign video. It was made by a fan, a super fan of Trump's, and Trump just simply reposted it to the True Social account. Dex, does that make a difference here? I can't hear you, sir. You're muted. Yeah.
No, it does not. A retweet is an implied endorsement. You knew what you were doing when you did that, and you said, "You know what? They ain't gonna catch it." Because like,
Well, it
who
was a
is
true
looking at
social
a bank
post, so it's like a
account
retruth, not a repost. Retruth.
one more time?
It was a retruth, not a repost.
A retruth. Boy, get the hell out of here with that. And Donald, also, I will say to you this while we're on the topic. Come back to Twitter. Like, we don't have True Social, and you're trying to run a campaign. Come to Twitter so we can see what's going on.
I think he would honestly have a lot more reach if he was on Twitter.
I think so. Well, that would probably be a bad
I'm
thing
not seeing his
if he had
posts
more
as much.
reach.
Ty, why does Nazi stuff seem to follow Trump?
I think just because we noticed stuff like that from Trump. I think that was a genuine accident. Like, I don't think that he was.
Do you think that was a genuine accent? You really believe it?
Wow, they're not paying attention. Like, Trump is an idiot. So anytime somebody praises him in any way.
Okay, so hold up. So my question is, you're saying it was a mistake. Who was a mistake by? The video's creator or Trump's team for reposting it?
Trump reposting it. I can't.
Do you think the video's creator actually knew it said there right there at the end?
Probably so. But Trump is so arrogant that any praise that comes his way, he's going to bask in it. Like, Trump inhabits the praises of his people. He doesn't crap about anything they do or say. He doesn't, like most people would carefully look at something before they retweet it, given that they're going for president of the United States, maybe have a third party look at it. Not Trump. He just, that's like where his stupidity lies. He's so damn arrogant. He cares so much about praise from people that he doesn't even pay attention to something that can be a campaign killer. Also, his people don't care about anything he does. So even if he did put it out intentionally, they wouldn't care. So that's also the other problem. But I genuinely don't think he did that intentionally or noticed it, or even if he read the word, probably doesn't even know what it means.
Probably not.
But I will say though, to Will's point, when he said like Biden and his administration should have jumped on this and done something about it, I think we do kind of do that in the sense of like when Trump does something, we look for it and like we want to link him to like the most disastrous stuff in history. And when you think about like Nazis, like what's kind of like worse than that? So I think that the opposing side always wants to link him to those kind of things. So like no matter what you give them an inch, they're going to take that mile with it.
All right. So remember last week I told you how everyone was going down to Trump's courthouse to basically audition for vice president, right? We were talking about that. But we have a new one this week. Do you guys want to see the latest VP audition?
Is it Political Dex?
It's not Political Dex, no. It's a new person introducing from the great state of Florida, Maria Salazar.
And in the meantime, I belong to you for 35 years. You should be ashamed of how passively you're sitting passively by while the credibility of one of the most revered American institutions, the judicial system, is crumbling in front of your eyes. Where is your profession? Where is your impartiality? Your biased coverage will cost us for many generations.
What grade we giving her? She got
That's
it.
a 0 for me. She's no Chris.
Zero.
She's no Chris. And then like even Donald Trump doesn't read off a piece of paper. You reading off a piece of paper and messing up words? No, we can't do that.
No, that was a terrible. Like there was no action, no passion behind that. It was like dead. That speech was dead in the water. You're done, sister.
She got up there like Patti LaBelle at that Bill
BT
Clinton
award.
Next card, honey, next card. what are you doing? No, we don't.
Yes.
Do that.
Now, it does seem like it's taking a long time for Trump to name a vice president.
He's in court. You don't got time to look for one.
I mean, but the election's in November. Dex is May. Like,
I'm in court. Like, what you want me to do?
Trump doesn't need a vice president. They just throw somebody on there. They don't give a damn who it is.
Where is Maria Salazar from?
Florida.
Well, okay.
From.
Florida, Bill. Florida.
We know that a lot of groups gather in Florida.
Florida.
I'm interested in seeing that certificate of birth.
Of all
In
this,
which country it comes. That's my because you have to be American to be.
She's Bill? She's a congresswoman.
Yeah, okay. You can run for Congress. Look at Rafael Cruz.
I would file her away. I would file her away with our friend Vivek. It doesn't matter how great you are or how qualified you are. You're not getting that job with that name.
Wait, do you think Ann Coulter would say to her, "Hey Maria, I'm not going to vote for you because..."
100%.
Absolutely.
The thing Ann would say about what Maria could do with her,
It would be the most racist thing you've ever heard in your life. Like, could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Keep Ann Coulter away from that woman.
I would stay far away from Ann Coulter if I were her.
Actually, let's send Ann to Florida.
Yeah, I think that'll be a really good conversation. I'd like to see that. Ann would be like, "Well, Donald Trump, if you hire her, who's going to clean your toilet?"
One thing about Trump, he keeps a crony around, as we know. And speaking of cronies, Rudy Giuliani's shilling a new invention.
You all know I stand by the truth. And if I put my name on something, I truly believe in it. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Believe me when I say it's the best coffee you'll ever try. It's smooth, rich, chocolatey, and gentle on your stomach. It's so good, I even recommend drinking it black. It comes in 3 varieties, including what I promise is the best decaf you'll ever have. You can order now by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting rudy.coffee.
Jason, that was a joke.
Did you catch that?
That's not a joke. That's not AI. That is absolutely
no. There was one line. I'm like, wait, did he?
What you talking about?
It's so good. I recommend drinking it black. The way he said that was like, because I'm full with black, but in this,
exactly.
Black is okay.
My favorite part was chocolate.
Chocolatey.
Oh, I mean that word was whooping his tail.
What did Giuliani say?
Chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
That phlegm got caught up in that throat.
I mean, it was in that throat.
Chocolatey.
Giuliani really could have been the greatest politician in the history of America. And then he went and worked for Donald Trump.
He was filling up folks long before that.
No, but here's the thing, though. He guided New York through that 9/11, and he could have cemented his name in the book, in the Lamb's Book of Life.
Chose the wrong color. Should have chose blue. Chose red. This is problem.
Well, it was probably easy for him to guide them through 9/11 when he was a part of the planning process.
We're not gonna put that on read. We're not gonna put that on read.
He probably was.
Moving on. See, y'all always know how to push me on to the next topic. Okay. Moving on. Congress was legendary again this past week during a hearing about Merrick Garland, of all people. Although Democrats have been long annoyed with MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, this time she caught the wrong one on the right day.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order,
Mr. Chairman.
That's beneath
even
order of your committee.
Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down. Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl?
We are going to move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay? Okay. Ms. Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she needs to apologize. No.
Perry, okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then you're
reserve the right to
your words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman,
The minority.
Pretty self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not.
Out of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the.
I move to strike the lady's words.
Order. Lady's words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the words.
There's another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right,
get
okay,
your members under
here's
control.
the correct apology. Ms. Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words, but I'm not apologizing.
Without objection.
Not apologizing.
21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a
on.
part
I'm
of it.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down. Calm
No,
down.
because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to
Hey,
get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I
Crockett.
can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes.
Boy, listen, real quick. Y'all got to vote me to the House of Representatives. I need to be a part of this chaos, honey.
That's a big ass. Hold on. Hold on. Let's start over. That's a big ass. Like, how do you just start off? Y'all need to vote me to the House of Representatives.
Y'all got to get Philadelphia. Y'all got to get me in there. This is good stuff. Eric has taken his rest, and she's picked up the mantle, and that the spirit of wear out fell on her so good. Oh, I got to be a part of that. We got to get me in there. We got to get me in.
The aftermath for both, with Crockett tweeting the following. So MTG wanted to talk about my appearance in committee. It's against the rules to do so. She refused to apologize. The chairman ruled that it's okay. And I asked for clarification about what qualifies as engaging in personalities, and basically wanted to know if I could talk shit about her appearance as well. Y'all know what she looks like, right? People in glass houses. This is what happens when mentally deficient people who can't read and follow rules or just don't give a damn somehow end up in Congress. Man, she was not playing.
So Will, that disqualifies you from that. Like, get me in there.
Marjorie responded on her personal and her Congress account, saying on her personal account, yes, my body is built and strong, not with nips, tucks, plastic, or silicone, but through a healthy lifestyle. That was very nasty, Marjorie. Soon turning 50 years old, God willing, I will continue to lift, run, swim, play sports, surf, ski, climb, and live this life to the fullest and enjoy every single moment. She then tweeted from her Congress account. Before everyone got tangled up in Crockett's fake eyelashes, I asked an important question that Democrats were afraid to answer. I found the answer, and it should be grounds to throw out the New York case against Trump in Judge Merchand's courtroom. End quote.
I love tangled up in them fake eyelashes. Oh, I love that.
But can let me just say this real quick, because I do know, look, like Crockett, she did what she was good in this. But Marjorie Taylor Greene held her own in this whole thing. Like, she really did hold her own. Like, she didn't apologize. She said what she had to say. But you know who the biggest loser is in this thing to me?
Who?
AOC. She's got to go. Like, she's not even funny. She was screaming
She
and
wasn't
crying.
supposed to be funny. She was fighting for rights. Dex, what you mean funny? Why she gotta be funny?
She's like, so I'm demanding an apology. Like, who's apologizing for talking about somebody's fake eyelashes? Shut up and get back with her. She's got to go.
Right. He
To go. The girl's like, the other girl, Jasmine Crockett is like, no, I'm gonna go back with her. I'm gonna let her know what time it is. AOC, baby girl, you need to apologize. Shut up. Remember she was hiding during the insurrection. She was hiding.
Yes, she was hiding. Yes. Come on.
Listen to me. I'm with Dex because Nancy wasn't hiding. She was going out there fighting the people. AOC was hiding up under the bench somewhere. We need to get out of there.
With Mike Pence, her and Mike Pence, and that fly on his head, they were hiding under a bench like they were scared. Don't put her on my show no more.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm with him.
Beef with the year nominee. Beef with the
Bill
year.
is expert for Congress.
Stunt too.
Okay. The stunt from AOC's. Okay, I got you. All right. Moving on. Trump and Biden have agreed to argue in front of millions of people next month on CNN, with the president announcing on Twitter, "I've received and accepted an invitation from CNN for a debate on Tuesday." For a debate on June 17th. Over to you, Donald. As you said, anywhere, anytime, any place.
Okay, now Don, what did you say?
Sleepy Joe, glad you're awake. I'm just going to tell you it's my great honor to accept the CNN fake news witch hunt liberal left debate against crooked Sleepy Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of the United States, and a true threat to democracy on June 27th. Likewise, I accept the ABC, the EFG news debate against crooked Sleepy Joe and not that Pocahontas on September, not the 11th. Thank you, DJT. Yours truly.
I love how you gave him.
Since when does he say DJT?
Ran out of characters. Right.
We really are in trouble as a country. Oh
boy.
Crooked and Sleepy. I like that. That you added that.
Since when is Joe Crooked Joe though?
Right.
No, it was Crooked Hillary. I guess because he stole the election.
Somebody
He's Crooked Joe since he put on this witch hunt of a trial. That's what it is.
That's what it is. He also Trump also did ask if he would be considered a third-term president if he won this year. He didn't know how they would record that. He was asking the people at his rally. He said, "I don't know if you'd be third party." I mean, third term or not. Like, that's hilarious that he really thinks he won the election. Like,
I was thinking, I don't get it. Okay.
He really thinks that he won.
Delusional.
The man is sick.
Like, Trump really never stopped being president in his mind, which is hilarious.
The last 8 years really have been an episode of Veep. Like,
100%.
It has just been dysfunctional as hell. Like, the left and the right. Like, the right is just like, no, niggers. The left is like, no, but Black Lives Matter. LOL.
Niggers.
Wait, remember in 2020 when they would paint Black Lives Matter real big on the streets? Like,
yes, and like the crosswalks, like, and all that stuff.
Like, we won't give you any rights, God forbid. Just look at the paint.
And everyone was posting black things on Instagram.
Them little black squares. But you know what's crazy though? The only thing they did was paint Black Lives Matter on the streets, which we would look at and be like, this is stupid. Like, what are we supposed to do with this?
Right.
And people still lost their minds over there. And they really could not take just that.
Right. People was like, white people was pissing on the crosswalks for no reason. Like, you just relax, okay? It's going to come off soon. They're not going to keep
believe me, we don't care.
We don't.
At all. We want rights. What was I about to say? Oh, Trump. Kamala Harris has said that she would also do a VP debate whenever Trump chooses a VP. So that is also going to be forthcoming if you want to see that. So
we'll need it.
No, skip it.
The Kamala the Mamala get up and debate anybody.
Get somebody else to do it next.
Here's what we do. I've got a grand idea. Let's get old Sister Crockett up there to do all our debating.
I like that. Or at least the moderating. That would be good.
Her and MJT. Oh, I'd gladly moderate that. Her and MJT. And then the winner of
that would be the debate. Yes, there we go.
That's who we decide the president.
I like that idea. Good job, Bill. Welcome back. All right, heavy stuff here, so you are warned. We're not going to show the video, though. A security video obtained by CNN showed Sean Puffy Combs attacking his ex-girlfriend Cassie in a hotel hallway in 2016. As I said, we will not be showing the video, just for people who have triggers. But it shows Combs wearing only a white towel, punching, kicking, shoving, and dragging Cassie, who is attempting to get on an elevator at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City. The lawsuit alleges that Combs paid the hotel $50,000 to keep the video secret for about 10 years almost. He addressed the video on Instagram, where he posted himself a couple of days later.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
That's what Diddy had to say about the whole thing. According to reports, Diddy and Cassie legally can't mention each other's names, which may explain why that apology video was so awkward and vague. But, you know, he did try to make a statement. Diddy's ex-girlfriend and mother of his son, Justin Combs, wrote the following on Instagram. Her name's Misa Hilton. She wrote, "I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. Two of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it's been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I'm praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it." So she said a lot without just actually flatly just coming out and say, you know, Diddy abused me as well. In any event, was there any reason, in your opinion, for Diddy to release that apology video? Is there any hope for redemption on the side of Diddy in all of this? What do you guys think?
I don't necessarily think there's like a hope for redemption or anything like that. I think just personally, if something like this came out about me, like I would want to like tell people how I feel about seeing it, just because, like, you know, when you see a video like that, it's just like, how do you do that? Like, that is insane for you to do that.
Right.
I don't think it changes anybody's opinion. I don't think it changes the situation at all. But it is.
I mean,
like,
the main believer, though, out of some people like Slim Thug.
Well, there were people who were always going to believe.
Yeah, who were doubting.
They didn't want it. Yeah, I just think it's one of those things that, like, I don't commend him for putting the video out, but I do think it was like necessary because, like, I know we live in this culture with celebrities, whatever, where stuff comes out and it's like, you don't address it. You wait till it blows over or whatever. And it's like, no, like, you need to address this. Like, you need to say something about it. Granted, we're probably not going to accept the apology, but like, you need to open your mouth and not pretend like this is not happening. Right. And stop denying it. And you definitely need to address it because you denied it initially. You need to address it.
Ty, as a hip hop fan and a huge Biggie fan, does this affect any of the records you're going to listen to moving forward? Like, how do you feel about Diddy? Like, is he going to get the R. Kelly treatment where he's out of the playlists and all that stuff? Or does the fact that he's actually contrite and admitting to this help any? Because R. Kelly never did that.
You kind of mentioned a couple things there. The first part of your question was no. The second part of your question was like.
So the first part being no, as is not going to affect the music that you listen to.
No, but I also don't feel like he's like super like. Whenever you get caught with your like your hands in the cookie jar, and then you apologize, like you definitely saw all this stuff coming out. You put out a video saying that you denied all of the horrible things being said about you.
Yeah,
you did all this stuff. to try
knowing
to
that video was out there too, like knowing that he had paid the money to seal that video
because it wasn't out there, right? They somehow got out there, and
right.
we never see it. And then once we see it, then you come out and apologize. Yeah, I agree. I guess you should have said something because it would be super weird for you not to. But at the same time, like, are you contrite? Are you sorry? Did you like? Why didn't you come out and say, you know, I did a lot of crazy things in my past. I'm getting therapy. I'm getting help. Because everyone was reading the documents, and then they wrote Cassie off as someone who's just trying to get a big payoff.
And yeah, exactly. And Puffy posted that thing about, you know, people just trying to get me for, you know, whatever they're trying to get me for money, and the truth will come out. He wrote the truth will set us free and all that crap. Like he wrote that after the lawsuit came out.
It set somebody free, just not him.
Yeah, exactly, right.
And so, you know, no, I don't, you know, I'm still gonna listen to Notorious B.I.G. because you know how it is. We have a special bond. But it just is what it is. Like Puff Daddy's full of crap.
It's gonna be awkward, Bill, isn't it?
Well, here's the thing.
Because he runs the summer. Diddy notoriously runs summer. Like in the summertime's happening.
You're assuming that you're assuming that Diddy himself has made music worth listening to.
That's very true. That is very true.
That's number one. The man has never made a record himself worth listening to. What do you think this is? All he's done was hip hop and shuck and jive on other people's records.
We
That's
ain't
it.
going nowhere.
Right. Not happening. Lock him up, throw away the key. He's going to jail. You know, he may as well. The problem is,
so there's no redemption hope for Diddy at this point.
Well,
because he's contrite. I mean, if he keeps apologizing for it, I should say. I can't say he's contrite.
Okay, let's ask this question, right? Like, if somebody came and like dragged you down the hallway, and then you were like, "Help me, I need help," and everybody was like, "No, you don't. You're crazy." And then you came out with, and then like I came out after dragging you down the hallway, was like, just want my money."
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, God, forgive. What are you gonna do?
He even threw therapy in there. Oh, so full of crap.
He didn't like the bag.
Well, he's so full of crap. Puff Daddy hasn't seen a rehab in his life.
Well, and that's very evident by those black lips. Like that man is smoked out. It's actually really sad to see it. But you know, I will say another thing though that I'm a little conflicted. Them lips. One thing I'm a little conflicted by. Also, he shouldn't have got a haircut. Like
look at them teeth.
A haircut. If you're gonna do this video, you got to look how we looked in the pandemic.
Well, he tried to not get the beard and everything shaped up and everything. He's trying to.
You got to go full pandemic.
He didn't have time. He didn't have time to get there.
Well, but what I will say though is that one thing that is a little like weird to me is the conversation about this on social media. Because on one hand, you have a bunch of people, mostly men, that are saying like she's still just looking for a payday. And I saw this whole thing that was like it was Charleston White, and he was saying like Cassie didn't want him to go to jail. She just wanted money. And like as a culture, as a society, we got to stop that conversation.
Please.
We have to stop saying people just wanted money. They didn't want jail time. The LAPD came out and said, like, the statute of limitations has passed on this video, so we can't put him in jail for this. Like, stop being stupid on purpose. And we, as men, we really got to stop doing stuff like that. It's not cute. It's not funny. And it doesn't go well for us at all. Guilty is guilty.
Period. That's that on that. All right, let's move on. We got a little palate cleanser to kind of move on from this tough story. Wiz Khalifa loves his mom, guys, a lot, and he told us such when he went on the Jennifer Hudson talk show, I guess that she has apparently.
What's the best fun y'all ever had hanging out?
Man, me and my mom do everything together.
Like what?
We go to strip club together. We went to Mexico.
Go, mama.
Yeah, we went to Coachella together.
Dang.
Yeah, we do everything. Like, that's my dog.
First of all, just one observation. Did they just take the Ellen set and put Jennifer Hudson in front of me? Like, I feel like that's the exact same set Ellen had.
Copy paste, put a black woman in there.
That's literally what they did. Wow, that's crazy how they do that.
But you know, to be honest with you, I have no issue with that clip at all. I support that.
What's the funnest thing that you've done with your mom?
You know what? The craziest thing I've ever done with my mom is we went to an R. Kelly concert together.
Whoa.
I think that's probably the wildest thing we've done.
That is very wild. Dex, you've had some strange experience. You've interviewed Bill Cosby. You've gone to an R. Kelly concert with your mom. She could have given you away. Like,
well, he was. Oh, well, maybe he was checking for me. I don't know. Wait, actually, I was in my 20s, so he wouldn't be checking for me.
Nah, you're right.
Too old. Way too old.
This is very, very salacious activity.
What about y'all? What's the craziest thing y'all done with your mom or mom figures?
And let us know in the comments. Craziest thing
Nothing
you've
crazy
done
like
with your
that.
mom.
I didn't like the crazy.
Nothing crazy. Your mom's holy, Bill. She lives holiness.
A holy life. The craziest thing I've ever done with my mother was like take a shot. We live a holy life around here. Heaven got to be our home.
Do you cuss in front of your mama?
Cuss? Oh God, no.
No, people who curse in front of their mothers, they're a special kind of person. Like I'm not doing that. Have some respect.
Well, if your mom's going to the strip club
with Miss
if your mom's going to the strip club with you, she should be okay with you cussing in front of her too.
My mom would definitely go to the strip club with me. I wouldn't entertain coming with me if I were to go. I guess we've been to clubs and stuff.
Wow. Do y'all get VIP?
Yeah, my mom is a club person, so I went with her. She didn't go with me.
Well, I did the Barbara Walters. Okay.
Listen, Nadine,
right hand arm man. Oh, okay.
Abundantly clear. When I was younger, she ain't one of my little friends. I make my friends at the schoolhouse. She ain't one of them.
She wasn't one of them. So the funnest thing you've done is like bake the cake or something like that. Prayed. Yeah,
pray together. That was prayed.
All right. Moving on. Last but not least, Cardi B recently opened up about her highly anticipated sophomore album, her experience with motherhood, and her relationship with Offset in a Rolling Stone magazine article. However, there are some upset with the credit that she's taking, I should say, in multiple places. In the article, Cardi says the following: I know for a fact
that I'm a staple. Like,
I know for a fact that I opened an effing door. I know for a fact that I can rap. I know for a fact that I can make effing hits. Sometimes people be trying to belittle me, and it's like, no, I'm that B, and y'all effing know it.
Yes. Look,
she
Cardi.
Continue. Hold on, she wasn't done.
Oh,
oh, sorry. I think that was it. Sorry.
Wow.
Look, Cardi B stands in front of the mirror and she tells herself that every single day because she has to convince herself that that is true. It is not, but she needs to convince herself that that information she put out is a fact.
I did have another quote, and then the other quote, she took credit for bringing or making labels more willing to sign non-established women rappers.
Okay.
And that's what she took credit for.
That's what she took credit for.
Well,
I'm telling you, and I told y'all that when we're talking about facts, it's a fact that she has to tell herself that to convince her that it's true. And it's also a fact that I told you guys back in 2018 that we will never get another Cardi B album, and we've never gotten
one. She talked about that as well.
Yeah,
she said she stated that she's a perfectionist and she doesn't like to release stuff that she's not 100% satisfied with. So she said she's made tons of records. She just hasn't been satisfied to the point with either the production or the beat or the way that she's rapping to put it out there, because she wants to respect her fans in a way that shows that she's giving them quality stuff. That's what
make that make sense. So this is the same person who just sat up there and said, I opened up doors. I'm the reason they signing these people. I'm that B, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm that and third. But I'm not confident in my work to put it out because
it wasn't I'm not confident. It was just like she didn't feel like she didn't feel like she's given her best efforts, or everything hasn't come together as well as she expected it to.
We've seen the work that you get done, and with that plastic surgery stuff, we've seen the plastic surgery that you get done. You're not a perfectionist.
Here's the thing.
Cardi, she's not doing the surgery.
Cardi has opened the door.
Your words.
Right? She has opened the door.
I won't apologize.
She has opened the door. She is probably the only person from a reality TV show that's been in the studio that actually had something come out. You can't.
She's actually on par with everybody else from Love and Hip Hop who bees in the studio all the time, and we don't see no effort. We don't see
first of all, no,
what I mean is,
don't belittle her.
I'm talking about the people that
We're not talking about Rashida, okay? Like we're talking about people who make hits.
Listen, hear me. I'm not talking about people that started in the studio and then needed TV.
Exactly.
I'm talking about homegirl was on TV because she needed TV and was up in that studio and pushed out hits.
She was on TV because she was the most boisterous stripper in America, and she decided to make a career out of it and turn it into rap. Okay, that's why she was on TV.
That's a door open if you ask me. She might have.
Somebody told me there's this word that keeps coming to my ear. Like my producers just had me this word. What's it? Payola? What's that? Oh, okay.
Miami is trending to be top 10 on urban radio, whatever that's worth, you know.
Who are these people?
Her newest song, Miami, even if you probably haven't heard of it. Yeah,
Cardi always puts out these songs, and the songs always do well, but yet there's no album and stuff like that. Like something's keeping this lady afloat, and it ain't just talent.
All right, well, maybe that's a question we need to explore more. Speaking of questions,
I got a question.
Well. As Aubrey said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So
I will say, Bill, you've gotten a lot of feedback from not being here and the way the others moderate the Q&A time, and they are really happy to have you back.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad I've been so well missed. We'll address that later in the show. But tonight,
Dex, are you upset, Dex? What's happening? What's wrong?
They're talking about Ty. They're not talking about me. I can promise you that.
I mean,
I don't give a damn. So there's that.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what we have this evening. The house is a disaster. How do I tell my wife? Well. I need to get something off my chest. My wife works only 2 days a week while I'm busting my tail full time at a job that's too lucrative to walk away from. Despite my crazy schedule, I'm still trying to help around the house and be a good husband and father. But our house is a complete disaster. It's a mess all the time. You've been late, you've been mean, and getting fat up. I'm sorry, wrong show. Meanwhile, my wife spends way too much time watching TV and scrolling through social media instead of actually contributing to the household chores. Am I out of line for thinking she should get off her butt and do more around the house? Or is this a fair expectation? How do I phrase it?
And how do I phrase it to her?
I can tell you one thing's for certain.
What?
She ain't gonna improve. So your job here is to decide whether or not you can tolerate where she is. Because if you can't, then your relationship's over. And if you can continue.
School ain't gonna help none.
She ain't gonna change.
School ain't gonna help none.
School ain't gonna help none bit.
I do think though you should parse what you want to say and really review it first, because you could be loud and wrong. For instance, a lot of wives do invisible work. So things that you're not thinking of. For instance, like if you have children, they're registering them for all these after school activities. They're actually purchasing their clothes, getting the outfits and stuff, things that you don't even think about doing. So I would advise you to parse actually what you're going to say to her first, because she's going to come back to you with a tornado and ruin your effing day. So just be careful what you bring up and make sure that your argument is tight if you're bringing it up. Okay. That's all I'm going to advise you to do.
Also, no matter how hard you worked at your job, she works harder than you. She's more tired than you.
100%.
And
every
so,
time.
So you're going to waste a lot of your energy.
If you're not ready to lose her, do not have this argument.
Honestly,
boo. All right, boo. Okay.
But if you are willing to lose her, I mean, have the argument.
Okay, here's some real advice.
Wait. Well, let me just say this real quick. The only reason I'm not giving any advice on this is because I'm this wife. I work from home, and look, she come home, it be dishes in the sink, and I'm not doing no invisible work either. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing anything.
You be fighting that cat on the porch. That's your invisible work.
More on that later.
Fighting against that damn cat. That's what you're doing. Act like a nut job.
I read this. I said, let me just shut my mouth because I can relate.
Bill, what you gonna say as the person?
Invisible word.
I'm gonna give you some real advice. It ain't enough whooping going on no more. The 1960s.
Oh, get me off of here.
What?
In the 60s, that house was clean. Okay,
Bill.
The 70s, I guarantee you didn't have to come home and ask
more
for
questions. Hit us up.
The problem is, it ain't enough. Y'all
They calling you Diddy.
Now, whose advice is worse these days, mine or Will?
Now, let's just be clear. Whatever advice we're giving is applicable to only us, okay? Not
I gotta say something.
Let me clear that up.
The views and opinions of William do not represent those of Bro Talk Live or the rest of us on the show.
100%.
Excuse me.
Independent.
Let me clarify further. Bill is a character, and they do not.
You're playing a character.
I am playing a role for the show. Okay, I am a paid actor.
Okay, that's
part
good.
of SAG and AFTRA, and this is a
You're right.
script I'm reading.
There you go. Good
God
job.
bless.
You cleaned that thing right on up.
Y'all need to go to couples therapy, and you need to see, if there's anything that's going on. Maybe her mental health is at stake. You need to implore, if this is your wife, the one with whom you took vows before the Almighty God in heaven, you need to implore and explore other options and see what's going on.
It ain't nothing worse than coming home
and getting apology videos.
Right, he cleaned
seeing a dirty bathroom, knowing that your partner has been home
all day.
Like, what were you doing all day? And then what's crazy? People who stay home all day and do this stuff, they would want to talk to you about what they're seeing on social media and stuff. And it's like, so you had time to scroll on TikTok, but you couldn't TikTok that bathroom? Wow.
As my grandmother used to say, you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
That's a good one.
4 more questions. See, you ain't even on your job.
For more questions, comments, because I'm working all day.
Clean up the mouse.
I think you should hire a housekeeper personally.
For more questions, comments, and concerns, do your level best to send them to www.brotalklive.com/questions. Jason?
So press record and let you feel me.
All right, clips this week. The category is startled. So these are people who have been startled for one reason or another. Are we ready to see startled?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Bill, you're gonna get a kick out of this one. This first one, it's called Honky.
Hey, fucker, get out of here! Go in there, asshole! I'm gonna fucking put a dent in your fucking car. Watch this. What are you doing, dumbass? Why are you so stupid? You're an idiot. What's your problem? What's the problem? What's the problem, huh?
Yo, when I tell you I was at work in tears watching this video.
I cried the entire time watching that video.
It's so rude.
When they was gonna beat that ass.
He's just sitting there talking at people while they take that shot.
When he did it that second time, that guy said, "What's your problem?" He started walking over there. I'm like, "You better move. He's going to hit you with that club."
Oh, that was funny. That one they was down that hill. He got to run it. Oh, that was good to me.
My favorite was after he honked the first guy, and he was about to honk the second guy, and the first guy like snatched his head over to see if he was going to do it.
You know what's crazy? This isn't cheap either. Like golf is not cheap. Like you are wasting these people's money and their time. Like
it's so funny.
No, these golf clubs are very like these country clubs are expensive as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
they probably got bets on holes and all this other stuff. Oh my
absolutely, absolutely. That was good.
You playing for TikTok?
god! Eric said that's the wife blowing horn that only works 2 days a week. Too much time on her hands.
I think she need a little entertainment.
she caught that video first. She shared it with her husband while he was at work.
So funny. All right, the next one is at a local fair. It's called Terminator the Ride.
First of all, I'm not getting on no amusement park ride with Cardi B in the background. I'm not doing that.
Hold up, you said that was Cardi B? That wasn't Cardi B, was it? Let me see. It was Taylor Swift on the other side.
But
it was Cardi B on one side and Taylor Swift on the other side. What is that ride? What's going on?
But I'll tell you what I'm never doing: getting on a ride at a fair.
You don't want to know?
I twist them things up and put them things in and throw that. Nah, I'm good.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not your portable amusement park. You can keep that.
All right, and this next one is called "The F Are You Doing?" Okay, this is one of my personal favorites. The first one was my actual favorite, but this is one of my personal favorites.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't. No, I'm recording myself. I put my phone up. I'm looking through the garage. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. You scared? I have a baby and I'm ready to. No.
She was about to kill that man.
You know how I feel about videos like that. I don't like videos when it's like, oh, I made a mistake, and then you still upload it. What? Like, come on. No.
Oh, so you think that was contrived?
It contrived or not, like it's like one of those things where you fall and it's like, oh, I can't believe I fell, and then you upload the video. No.
Well,
the only one now, there's an exception. I'll take an exception, and that's Scarlett Takes a Tumble. Everything after Scarlett Takes a Tumble, you know.
Okay. I mean, her concerns seem palpable to me. Did it seem palpable to you, Ty?
Yes, she was right. you acting stupid. Move. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
He was so upset. What are you doing?
Why is she been so aggressive though?
She was very aggressive.
Guaranteed
She had that baby in the car. Imagine you sitting in the car with your baby, like she's probably nursing or something like that. She see this boy in a parking garage. She see this boy walk up and put his phone next to her car, and she just
like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
That's why it's so funny to me because I can imagine her being pissed off.
And also, I know you wasn't trying to show off that outfit.
Oh, you didn't like that? You didn't like that short set?
Yeah, pull that back up.
Like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't. No, I'm recording myself. I put my phone up. I'm looking through the garage. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. You scared? I have a baby and I'm ready to. No.
Number one, they're definitely in New York. Number two, you got Vans on with black socks.
Wait, remember that video where the guy was like a political guy? He walked out and he's like, I do not support those shoes. That's how I feel about that video.
100%. All right. That was the F Are You Doing? And last but not least, this one's Scared Ishless. Delivery driver gets a surprise.
You vibe?
Yes! Oh my god.
I was recording that. You were?
Ooh.
But I hope wasn't nothing perishable in that package. It's gone.
Bill, them legs was puny.
Ooh, them thin little legs.
You vibe?
Yes! Oh my god.
I'm
Like
surprised
ants.
his leg ain't break.
Well, you talking about the legs? You talking about the driver, right?
Yeah. A Bug's Life over there.
We don't body shame.
I wasn't body shaming that lady. I'm just saying them legs.
But he need to do some squats. If I can get there, he can
He
get
got
there.
to do it. I do squats.
Exactly. You can do a little something.
He can do a squat.
So who's winning this one? Honkies.
Oh, wait,
Terminated the
I know
ride.
the first one, but that's the one that goes through.
Whatever you doing, it's good.
Let's call it golfing.
Okay. They were honking. It was they were playing the game where they honk. It's called
okay.
honking.
You play that game. I won't play that game.
That's the name of the game. Like it's called honking.
Protection for protection. I don't.
Yeah, I wasn't. It's not a slur. I'm talking about them honking. The action of them honking the horn is what I'm talking about.
The views and opinion of Jason do not.
It's not a view. I'm just talking about them honking the horn. What else would you call it?
Well, you
call it horny? You want to call it horny?
Honkers.
Honkers. Okay, maybe honkers. Okay, honkers. We'll change it to honkers for Dex.
For
honkers.
For Bill. Change it.
Because imagine if there was 4 white guys who did a show called Bro Talk Live and they called it, I don't know, the Niggets. You would have a fit. Like, we would be like, what are we doing?
But then it wouldn't make any sense. Like, there's no action that's
well, they will make it make sense. The way you making this make sense.
I'm talking about a horn. You honk a horn. What do you want me to do?
That was nice play on words, but we're not doing it.
Okay, honkers. You can call it honkies, honkers, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, tomato,
tomato, potato. Terminated the ride. What the F are you doing? Or scared ishless? We're going with honkers.
We're going with honkers for sure. That was the funniest.
All right. Shout out to honkers. I'm glad that one won. I was really, really happy about that. All right. And for the first time in a couple of weeks, we will do seats.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my segment that I like to do. I don't want to do William's little questions. I will prefer to be here facilitating seats. Speaking of, do you guys have seats?
Facilitating, yes. I want to go first. My seat is going to go. Sorry, I'll take you off of.
Yes, you can take that off me now.
Yes, I fixed my screen. I had to spray the window in the back, make sure that everything was clear. My seat's gonna go to all these people with these loud cars and these loud motorcycles. Don't nobody want to hear that. Y'all be up and down the streets. Like, and it's not like the dirt bikes like y'all have in Philly. These are like the Harleys and these big mega bikes that people got, and they just got these things decibeled up to 45 dBs. Don't nobody want to hear that, especially at night. Y'all be coming through. My kids be trying to sleep, and y'all all up and down the street. Like, what is the point? Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you want to be so ignorant and so loud to disturb a neighborhood? You're just trolling, and it's annoying. Like, why? I feel like that should be outlawed. There should be a law against how loud your car should be. It's complete BS because these people are just terrorists. They're wreaking sound terrorism in my neighborhood, and I'm sick of it.
Sound terrorism.
Guys, Jason last week turned 45 years old and has decided to become full-blown Karen. Like, that is insane that you're acting like this. You were those people. You used to do that.
But I don't understand. But what's the point of having this loud car? Like, it's pointless, Dex. It's pointless.
You're a Karen. That is crazy. You really are a Karen from Baltimore.
Get your ass a Tesla
from Baltimore
and have it sounding like a wisp of wind.
I know.
As I sleep, okay?
Jason, you meant to, there should be a law against, you really did go full Karen there.
I did go full Karen.
But
I'm going to go down to our next community meeting, and I'm going to fight for this.
Look at you.
I'm going to fight for this. I honestly, I do agree, though. It is ignorant as hell.
I'm going to use the 33. I'm going to use the 33% 23andMe says that I have a whiteness in me. And I'm going to get something done.
Put
okay?
it to use.
I'm going to get it done.
Jason's definitely going to run for one of those little offices that just their job is to annoy the shit out of people. You know, like measure people's grass and
homeowner association. Yeah, that's them. Oh, you didn't recycle? Citation.
And if I'm stealing your Cadillac converters too. If I find y'all little noisy cars around, I'm taking Cadillac converters. I'm sorry.
Well, if you take the Cadillac converters, you'll just be taking it from somebody else because they stole them in the first place.
Probably. Loud ass cars. Hate them.
I have a seat, and it's a continuation of a seat that I've given before. So yesterday, I was sitting down, minding my business, working my 2 days a week that I do, and I look over to my balcony, and look what I saw.
Hold on. I got to turn the green screen off. Got to turn the green screen off. It's fine. Y'all gonna have to see behind the scenes a little bit. Just to see, y'all gotta see this photo though. Dex, you could have texted it to me. I could have put it up.
Should I text it to you now?
Yeah, you can text it to me.
All right. Will, you got a seat?
I do have a seat. So it's no secret that I may be on my way to being 90. Jason.
Okay. Sorry, I got you. My bad. Trying to teach you things.
Here's my seat. So I already gave out the seat to those rapscallions or those ruffians that like to wear other people's clothes and make all that noise. But now my seat has to go to Mr. Softy, a neighborhood staple.
The ice cream man?
The ice cream man.
I thought you were going to call him a neighborhood terrorist because you guys are getting ridiculous.
I mean, he's a neighborhood terrorist. And it's actually going to be like a joint seat. So we're going to do like a bench for the parents.
Oh,
and
a
for
nice
Mr.
bench.
A little bench, if you will. Here's why. I'm behind Mr. Softy. He's driving at 0.75 miles an hour. There are 19 kids standing in the middle of the street. Parents, how come y'all ain't got that money ready? Y'all knew Mr. Softy was coming.
They've trying to do Afterpay.
Time at the same day, same bat time, same bat channel. Explain to me why it is I got to wait 42.5 minutes for you to find $1.25 in your little change purse, in your little pocketbook.
Is it that, or is Mr. Softy now taking Venmo and they gotta scan that code and wait for that phone to connect to the internet? And
I'm getting there. I'm gonna seat the parents on the bench first because you ought to have that pocketbook ready.
Okay,
that money
the pocketbook needs to be ready.
Wait, Will, can I just say something real quick? I do think though, I think they have the $1.25 ready to go. I think the issue is that Mr. Softy's $5 now, and they be having $1.25 ready to go, and he'd be like, "What's that gonna do?"
Mr. Softy is
inflation, baby.
Mr. Softy is what?
It's like $5.
Softy went up.
See, I'm getting around to Mr. Softy, right? Because you need to have a meeting spot. Get on up the street to the corner and just hold your horses for about 10 minutes so everybody can meet.
Well, they can't go to the corner, Bill, because the corner is occupied by the neighborhood, ruler.
And Will, in your neighborhood, especially right now, they can't go to the corner because the fire hydrants are right there. That's what y'all open it up so y'all can swim in the fire hydrant.
Y'all, what they be doing next? That's what they be doing.
On the corner, they be having the fire hydrants. They just scoop that thing up so they can go swimming in the fire hydrant.
This is not happening in my neighborhood. This may happen in a neighborhood you're more familiar with, Dex, but not in my neighborhood. Okay, so what I would
put Hey Arnold like
I would appreciate if you would make them a designated meeting spot, right? Like you can scooch on up out of the way of traffic.
Like so a bus stop. They need an ice cream stop. See, Bill, you need to go to them community meetings and get them to put an ice cream stop.
I didn't fight for this. We need an ice cream stop. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And why would that raggedy ass ice cream be $5?
And also
gas, because gas is sky high, Bill.
Because here's the question: where you washing your hands at, Mr. Softy? You taking up that money?
Washing?
Well, the stuff is wrapped up. It's not like he has to touch anything.
And gotta touch it.
No, because it'd be like in wrappers already. So he just picks it up and just hands it out to the kid.
Bill be getting that soft serve from the actual
machine. Let me tell you something. Bill don't get no kind of ice cream. The only dairy Bill eats is cheese in the first place. And that's far and few between these days. Ain't happening. You ain't gonna worry about me. Ain't happening.
Oh my gosh. You ever had Mr. Softy? Fatima wants to know, Dex.
I've never had Mr. Softy. I've never lived in a neighborhood where Mr. Softy stops it.
I've never lived in a neighborhood where Mr. Softy.
I've never experienced that. But I will say though, I think neighborhoods that Mr. Softy stops in are riddled with drugs because that's what they be selling on those trucks.
Let me tell you something.
Because in real life,
Fatima, let me tell you something. The only reason CeeLo knows that it's $5 because that he's been in neighborhoods hanging out, hanging around, and getting his fill of Mr. Soft. you don't come up with a neck like that off of asparagus, okay? That comes from butterscotch crickets.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something.
That boy is so upset that he poured. It's crazy. But Jason, you ready for my seat?
Yes, I'm ready for your seat.
No, I mean Jason with the picture.
Jason can put it up. He has it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
So I'm sitting down, I'm minding my business. And I told you guys before that my neighbor has this cat. The cat got onto my balcony, and I'm like, oh, the cat can't be on my balcony. I don't like cats. I'm actually allergic to cats.
I'm ready when you're ready.
And he goes like, is that a problem? And I'm like, yeah, it's a problem. So I was like, let me just do my due diligence. So I sprayed this stuff out there just to keep the cat away. And then I moved my grill in to kind of get in the way so the cat can't climb through the thing to get onto my balcony. And it rained. So obviously the stuff went away. But I'm like, I'm still good though, because I haven't seen the cat in weeks, and you can't get through the balcony. You can't get through the little area because the grill is there. So I'm sitting down and I happen to look over and I see this. The cat then climbed over or jumped on the thing onto my grill and got to the edge of my balcony. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm not even gonna say what I went to the store and bought, but I'm letting you know it won't be long. I promise you it won't be long.
You need a permit?
Not for what I got, but you just better be careful what you be drinking, because you somewhere you're not.
Some poison. He brought some with skull and crossbones on it.
Because y'all don't understand. When I saw that, y'all, I jumped up off I could not believe it.
They got skull and crossbones.
You're at the top of my balcony at this point. Enough is enough, and I won't take this.
In the Looney Tunes, the poison be having a skull and crossbones.
That boy went to Acme.
The Acme poison.
Oh God in heaven.
Bill, that thing got a nice target on it. There's no reason why you should have taken care of that cat by now.
I'm telling you.
Push it down.
Huh?
Push it down.
Push it.
The last time I talked about this cat story, my cousin, she said to me, she's like, well, Grandma used to love cats, and sometimes this may be her visiting you. And I said to myself, respectfully, this is gonna be Grandma's last time visiting me. Because
oh God.
Grandma might have to have a new body to inhabit because she's going down.
For real. It ain't no way that cat needs to go. Seriously. Best of luck.
And then also, my neighbors, your cat is doing this because you have to open your balcony and you have to look out there to see that your cat's not there.
It's an old ugly cat too. Look at his tail. What is this possum tail going on here?
It looks like
an old ugly cat too.
It's all fat. Look at this cat. His big old fingers. What's going on with this thing? Why are the fingers so large?
Got them nubs.
This cat needs to go.
Absolutely has to go.
It will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take care of it, Dex. Give us an update next week, okay?
I hope I don't have one. I really hope I don't have one.
All right. Ty, do you have a seat?
No, I'm going to skip that.
I'm sure after this, we're a mess, the three of us.
Y'all did a lot. I had a seat, but y'all did a lot. We'll save that one for 2 weeks from now.
Okay, thank you. Dex will have another Dexter Does It.
I can tell you what it is. Next week is going to be, there's a Kit Kat thing that they're doing on TikTok. They're doing, I'm not going to say it in front of Will because he's going to say something mean about me.
Okay, well, let's just talk. We'll have another Dexter Does It. It will involve Kit Kat bars, chocolate snack bars, snack wells, and
pineapple Priscilla.
It's a Kit Kat. Well, I'll say they're putting ketchup on Kit Kat bars and seeing what that tastes like.
If you want to see Dex eat a Kit Kat bar covered in ketchup, make sure you watch next
Dexter does it all eating. That doesn't make you feel a little.
We're gonna do some push-ups.
When you say something like that out loud around somebody like Will, it makes you feel crazy.
1,200 calories, Dex. 12.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
So are you going to dip? Are we still
No, they scored
investigating
over
if we're dipping or if we're going to like diagonally swirl it across?
Oh my
the
God.
Put on there like a hot dog.
I don't want him on this show. I don't want to talk about it with him on here.
Are you gonna get like a dollop of ketchup? You gonna
No,
do
it's
it
like a little packets of ketchup that you squeeze it over
like a toaster strudel?
like a toaster strudel. You drizzle it on there.
for Dex, for Ty, for Bill. This is another. Okay.
My 600-pound life. We will see you guys next week on the show, Bro Talk Live. Hit us up at Bro Talk Live and make sure you support Dex because he does these stunts and y'all don't be giving us no views. And Dex feels like he's wasting his time. So
I'm actually going to start a GoFundMe for his health insurance because he's going to need it.
It's only once a week. I don't be doing this stuff on a regular
So you
basis.
eat a Kit Kat with ketchup, Dex, you're going to die. Your body is going to give up the ghost. You're going to have an aneurysm, and that's it.
Watch it all go down live next week on Bro Talk Live. We will see you guys. We hope you have a wonderful week, and we will pray for Dex's stomach. Follow us, and don't forget subscribe, like, and share this post with someone that you can find.
Like, what are you doing?
For Dex, Bill, Ty, another edition. We'll see you guys next week. Be out.